Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live stream playing NBA 2K25 OKC Thunder NBA Finals Champs late night stream. If you're new, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also turn on the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Also comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow my social media on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Let's aim for 50 likes and subs. It will help my channel grow. Thank you. Peace.
You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the off-season to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now Gordon following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Left side Williams. Off target with his 3. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The kick out to Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Williams gets the bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Count the basket.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Dort passes to Williams. Denver grabs the miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Dort. No good. That would have tied it. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Murray, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Beyond the arc, it's tipped, taken away by Williams. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And the shot goes down.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now, gets to the free throw line.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander after Westbrook's missed 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Watson, he's checked in for Porter. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In third, the Thunder. Fourth, the Nuggets.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
How about the high-flying antics of Russell Westbrook, the alley-oop? My goodness, that's pretty.
And it's Wiggins missing. Nuggets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And Jokic throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
1:32 left to play in the first. Wallace misses. Nuggets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Watson for the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Flagler. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Westbrook against Caruso. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Jokic kicks to Watson. Murray for 3. Rebound by Chang.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Flagler. Denver grabs the miss.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And they're trailing by 5. Here's Caruso. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Inside and taken away by Wallace. And here is Caruso. Can't cash in from close range. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a wide open look for Porter. He nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Nuggets lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Denver.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Peyton Watson is up there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And the shot is good. Strother's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way, I will find an open teammate. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer.
Timeout.
Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup. And Jordan doesn't look to score often, but when he does, he goes up strong and attracts
the defense.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. He hits the second from the line. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside, Dort. Here's Flagler. Off target from outside.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Count that one for Dort.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Williams gets the bucket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the wing right side. The Nuggets with another miss. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pulls up from the corner. It's rebounded by Jordan. Nuggets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Peyton Watson in for Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Gilgeous Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. Hartenstein finds Caruso. And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Westbrook up top. 9 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Caruso trains it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Jokic high post, back to Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Here's Hartenstein. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Wallace, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Murray, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Brown, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wide open look here for Murray. They get it back. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Denver on top, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around? Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers.
And that is our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Doris shows Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Dort drops one in from the wing.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. He gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Down low. And finished off by Porter.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Deep 2 from Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Holmgren trying to get open, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
What you love about Lou Dort is this guy seizes an opportunity early in his career. He is always searching for ways to improve, and we know what a force he can be on the defensive end.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Floats one up, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Murray. He takes it in, and easy 2 points on the layup. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Poked away. We're outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night. You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
Murray, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Won't. The Thunder with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 3. Right side, Porter launches it. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Caruso. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Christian Brown.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him
on the way up.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Wiggins from outside, drills it from outside. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
He had a nice open look right there. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
And he's good on the second.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Pass to Gordon. Nails the baby hook. Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Westbrook against Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Well, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
Murray, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. To the middle, wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. Second chance effort. Wiggins with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Wallace misses. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Porter passes to Westbrook. In the corner, Murray with it. The tray. He can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets lead by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Russell Westbrook. Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets leading by 10. Puts it up from 15. To the left side wing. Watson for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Caruso, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Brown. Knocked away. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Botches the breakaway layup.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jang, he's checked in for Jones. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Gordon's checked in for Denver. Westbrook kicks to Jordan. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Joe. Good on the triple. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That 3 ball is on point.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Murray for 3. Rebound by Jang.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Assist goes to.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Kicks it out to Gordon. 3-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
A nice shot by Brown.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Jokic is checked in for Denver. Porter comes in for Russell Westbrook. They're trailing by 11. Here's Wallace. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
Chet Holmgren. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Murray. D right on him. Looking to get it going. And it's Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Pass to Murray. The Thunder pull it in. Wallace right side. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Shot from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
1:03 left in the fourth. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Here's Flagler. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
This one for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Smart and accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
It's stolen. So the Nuggets win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is
I just want to help my teammates. I think if we say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it for the first game.
Make sure it's 5 minutes. Oh, there's a guy. Finding that tree.
At the point, standing.
Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And so here is Chicago. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Giddey passes to White. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. The 3. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. DeSumo outside. Giddey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from 14. And he connects with a jumper.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And it's Holmgren missing. Here are the Bulls with the ball. From deep, Giddey buries it from 3. Giddey's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Giddey. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. No good on the 3. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And that one's good. Giddy's got 7 points in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Dort. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Thunder have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. From deep, Holmgren nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A line change here for Oklahoma City. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Second, the Thunder.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Here's White. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Dosunmu on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Left side, White. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Here's Flagler over Giddey. Williams grabs the board.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Thunder trail by 4. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Count that one. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Jang. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dosunmu, right side. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now. And the Thunder shooting only 31% to get this game underway. To stop the run. And the basket by Flagler.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Now here's Vucevic. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Caruso. Here's Wiggins, and out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Herter's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Flagler. Basket's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
3-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Jones, the pass to Collins. White looking it over. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Josh Giddey's checked in for White. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Williams. On defense, the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Herter from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Wallace. He shoots. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Herter. They get it back. Giddey passes to Collins. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Yep, count it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No made baskets yet. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Jones from outside. Counted from distance. Jones has got 5 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Chicago ahead. They lead by 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
They've got Josh Giddey. Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Herder in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game, his innate ability to set others up.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
And you watch Alex Caruso on defense, RJ. He forces his fair share of turnovers.
Yeah, he's got great instincts, quick hands. You can't be loose with the ball around Caruso, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the game.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Outside Jones, pass to Collins. Off target with the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Herder from long range. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight.
You had to know that was coming. You just don't drain one on Herder's team without him coming for revenge.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. Normally he drains that.
Here's Giddey. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with assist totals split between the front court and back court tonight for the Bulls.
And their guards have been in charge in that regard. They have the ball in their hands, and give them credit. They're not just looking to create good shots. They're looking to create good shots for everyone.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
That one one goes. Count it. Williams has got 13.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Flagler. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Hartenstein's got his first basket of the night. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort. Outside, Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Lots of room. And he knocks the jumper down. Vucevic has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, Vuce will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
And here's White, who'll bring it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jones misses. Thunder trail by 11. Williams with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Joe. Off target from three-point range. Chicago has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And that one drops for him. White's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
White on the wing, pulls it from the corner. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, BA, averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
White can't hit. Thunder trail by 12. Here's Jang. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Jones. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. 7 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Williams. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wallace. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And it's Jalen Williams in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Jones, the pass to Williams. Hits a three-pointer. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, the toughness of Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Personal foul.
That's good from Jones.
At the line for Chicago.
That one's no good. Dort, right side. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the second. That'll do it for the first half. Bulls out in front, up by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
So crazy.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end.
And changing. Glad you could join us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category, and that's helping them run away with this. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside, Williams. Down low.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
To the middle. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by White.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. 4th, the Thunder.
Now, we all know that getting to the free throw line is so vital in today's game. I mean, you get the freebies, plus you put your opponents in foul trouble.
Stolen by Caruso. Out to the right wing. Here's Flagler. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Flagler's got 5. Chicago leading by 11. Outside White. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Wiggins from long range gets the 3 to fall.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
You gotta love the response by Vuce. That's how you get your revenge.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
White for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 8 assists in the game. To halt the run. Chicago with a rebound. White's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And Williams punches it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Got it. So Dort's got 5 points now this quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Vucevic, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey missing.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's White. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
There's the three. Chang pulls it in. Thunder trail by 15. Williams from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Ellis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Giddey. To the inside. Ellis. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 17.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Pass to Ellis. Giddey against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got 19 points. Thunder trail by 17. Here's Williams. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Giddey. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Williams from long range. Second chance shot. Chang gets the bucket. Chang's got his second basket of the night.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
White for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dort for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dosunmu. Can't connect from 14. Here's Williams.
Oh!
Finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Such a wide open look. Ellis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
We could do it.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Kevin Herter, Booz Ellis out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Wallace. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Collins passes to Jones. To the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here's Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Collins. Outside Jones. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And Collins with the slam.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Chicago leading by 17. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer, Booz Ellis. It doesn't go for him. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And that game against Brooklyn, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
The Bulls making a switch here. Desumu's checked in. It's Dort on the wing. From the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Here's Jones. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Booz Ellis. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Booz Ellis get this close to the rim.
Caruso misses. Bulls leading by 15. Giddey passes to Desumu. And that one off the back of the rim and in. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Dort's shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jones against Dort. Outside Jones. Pass to Desumu. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Desumu's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Giddey.
And what's impressed me is how he's distributed the rock. I mean, he clearly wants to make his guys better. This kind of selfless attitude really improves overall team chemistry.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight. But we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Chicago leading by 18. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And it's good. 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Williams misses.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Back to Giddey. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Flagler. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Oklahoma City Thunder.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Almost converts despite the contact.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Williams.
And he sinks the second.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Chicago leading by 18. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. How about the grit of Ayo Dosunmu? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, BA. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Here's White. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Josh Giddey.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Herter's checked in for White. And it's Trey Jones in for Dosunmu. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Flagler.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Jones finds Giddey. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Giddey on the wing. Jones from outside. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Kept alive. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Trey Jones.
And he makes both free throws. Stolen by Collins. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd.
All right, well, appreciate you guys all for joining me. Shout out to the 5 views in chat. Also, let's Aim for 50 likes and subs on this video. I know we can do it. Let's go, guys. I need your support. If you're new to the live stream broadcast or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Let's go OKC. Final champs, baby. Talk to y'all later. Peace.